Tak bandiči, nazdarec, my sme teraz v Boklade, alebo jak sa to volá Boklad, jo. A tu robíme teda pokračovanie questu pre túto nášho kamoša, ktorý nám predtým pomáhal, a jeho sestru. A ja neviem, o čo sa teraz presne jedná, myslím si, že máme pokecať s ňou, ale neviem úplne prečo.
Don't blame yourself, El. This is their fault, not yours.
Toto je ich chyba, nie tvoja, nevín sa za to.
No buts about it, all right?
Tak to som zvedavý, o čo tu pôjde, hej.
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary.
Aha.
The talks with the Republican army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead.
Oh.
Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the consortium offered double what we did, and the army jumped at the chance.
Čože?
And you had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so
Takže...
close.
Oh.
What's happened?
Oh.
I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
Takže tí berery nakoniec nebudú ich. Prej celá tá dohoda padla, pretože niekto ponúkol väčšie prachy. Tým pádom tí berery, ktorých sme chceli oslobodiť, tak sú preč. Niekto ich kúpil.
How did the consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone?
Ok, takže ona nakoniec chce kúpiť tých bearerov od konzorcia.
Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it?
Jo, takže takto.
Looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now, and if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell, and I'll gather my men and leave for Cashlock. We'll make sure the place is well stocked and defended. You go to Randalar and see if you can stop my sister biting the consortium's heads off. If she won't consider her prospects, someone has to.
I'll do my best.
No dobre, takže on ide zabezpečiť tú dedinu, aby tam mohli stále prísť nejakí berery, jakýchkoľvek bererov zoženeme, ale my máme ísť teda trading place z republikánska brána. Eloise išla vyjednávať s tým konzorciom, ktoré kúpilo tých otrokov, tých bererov, že jo? A vyzerá tak, že to konzorcium ich kúpilo, ale za stupidne veľkú cenu, pretože to tako nedáva úplne zmysel. Osobne si myslím, že ich aj nekúpilo skrz to, že by ich potreboval, ale skôr skrz to, aby zničili túto Eloise, jej biznis a celú túto jej, celý tento jej biznis s tými berermi, kedy sa snaží, kde máme Ambróziu, kedy sa snaží ich oslobodiť, že jo. No. Prakticky sme kompletne zničili všetky kráľovstvá, celý tento svet a niektoré inštitúcie stále lpia na tom, že budú pokračovať v tom istom. No keď si to tak zoberete, tak kompletne celé toto kráľovstvo, čo to tam hore je? Jo, to je jeden z tých salamandrov. Tých totálne neznášam, to sú jediní nepriatelia, ktorých asi nebudem si bojovať ničím by čo bolo. Pretože neustále útočia a neustále používajú ranged útoky, čo je mega otrávne, musím povedať. Tak sekundu, ja tu len zoberiem toto, čokoľvek to je.
I hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
Á, tu máme konzorcium.
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not neutral. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for
Koľko chcete za tých otrokov?
You are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser.
Oni už dávno predali, sem radi.
Belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over.
Oh.
That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual.
Oh.
No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Takže oni ich odviezli niekto úplne z nejakej inej časti sveta. Oni teraz zase spomenuli nejaké inej časti sveta, než je tuto Storm a Ash, že jo? Než je náš kontinent. Kontinentáli z nejakého úplne iného kontinentu, kde o Bírerov sa podľa všetkého starajú ako o kráľov. Interesting. V tom prípade ako Bírery sú asi v pohode.
The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more. And he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers.
Oh.
But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least.
Jo, keď to, čo povedal, je pravda, tak bearerov sa tam budú sa mať úplne skvelé.
I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise!
Eloise! What? Čo sa deje?
The village is under attack.
Čože? Osada je pod útokom. Drak? Jaký do prdele drak? Počkaj, ako, myslíš ako nejaký malý dráčik, salamander, alebo ako reálne drak? Ako reálny veľký drak. Ideme zachráňovať jej brata, pretože zaútočili na tú dedinu, ktorú sme predtým vyčisťovali. A to je hrozne zaujímavé, mňa to hrozne zaujíma, pretože... Ako ja chápem, že táto krajina tu je vlastne... oddelená od toho ostatného sveta, to čo sa tu deje, není sú udalosti na celom svete, že jo? Ja ma zaujímalo, aké sú tam vonku civilizácie, keď nemajú mother kryštály, jak sa o to starajú a tak a... Počkaj, kam to presne, že idem? A jo, sem do village. Jak to tam funguje, ten zvyšok sveta, pretože... Toto je prakticky niečo ako... Povedzme, ja neviem, Austrália v našom svete. Ale tam vonku je gigantický svet, ktorý sa stavia k veciam úplne inak. No ne, ja by som možno povedal, že možno ten svet tam vonku na možno o mnoho vyššej úrovni než my tu, pretože predsa len tu sme zabrzdění docela mágiou, že jo, a celkovo používaním mágie. Je ten progres docela zabrzděný, takže by som sa vôbec nečudoval, keby to tam inde bolo ešte vyspelejšie než tu, ako čo sa týka treba z technologických vecí. Jo? Odtiaľ to pôjdeme po svojich, jo? No počkaj, kde máte toho posraného dráka, či čo to? Ja viem, že tu ďalej je nejaká cesta, jak keby. Ale neviem, kam tá cesta vedie.
Upriver! He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area is flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
Celá tá časť tam je zaplavená ítrom. No jestli tam bude nejaká aréna veľká, tak by to mohlo znamenať, že tam naozaj bude ako dráčik nejaký. Ukáž, jak to tu vyzerá. Ajaj, to možno naozaj bude Drag Boys. To jako reálne možno bude naozaj dračí súboj. Ty boli vždycky ako bossy, že jo? V hlavnom príbehu a tak, prípadne eskový rang, ale... Dobrý večer, akašickí škorpióny. Ja si nevšímajte, ja len prebieham. Na mňa sa môžete vykašľať. Tak, tu je nejaký Helldivery. Ale ty ma tiež úplne zaujímavé. Jo, je tu gigantická aréna. Tak dúfam, že tu naozaj bude drak predsa len. Plno akašických smradov pozerám. No, ak to bolo jasné, že tie veci budú premenené, že jo, Clive. To som aj nečakal, že mu dám že mu dám pary, hej. Tak, ikonický manéver. A teraz to troška vymlátime. Oh yeah. Dobre, pár ich padlo. Pár ich bolo zdecimovaných úplne. Ty vole! To bolo úplne synchronizované s Joshuom, že jo? Tak, kde máte do draka, hej? Jestli to bude nejaký malý dráčik, tak budem nakrknutý. Ajaj, že by? Ahaha! Ja to vyzerá na byť boja. Tieto veci používa, jo? Dobre, naklepeme mu s titánom. Tak je dole. Garuda. Teraz mu dáme malinko s titánovou pesťou. Oh yeah, túto si vyžereš, smrade. Čo to bude teraz? Nope. Nope. Pekný pokus tým chvostom, blbečku. Žiadne také. Nasážeme mu. To bolo tesne. To som skoro nedal. Zase mu nasážeme s titánom. A ide dole. Strange tonikum. Limit break. Tak uvidíme, koľko vydrží tento drak, hej. A tu máme Judgment Bow. Uvidíme, koľko vydrží. 93 000 poškodenia. What? Chudák, hej. Dragon Dance, stará klasika. Som pripravený, baby. OK, tak možno som nie až tak pripravený. Wow, tu som dostal, to buchlo skoro nie som čakal. Ty vole, ten som skoro ale dostal. Dáme titánovku. Troška do boku. Pekný precizák. OK. Ty vole, čo to za mnou lieta? To je myslím nejaký Joshuov buff, hej. ruda, hell yes. Dobre, dole. Teraz ho dorazíme. Teraz ho dorazíme s gigaflérou, boys. Vyžer si to!
It's over.
Tá gigafléra je proste stupidne OP, hej. Tak, jeden dráčik dole. Easy peasy.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
A do prdelené. To si robíš kozy.
Get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that.
No shit, ty kretén. Nechať sa zabiť úplne zbytočne.
Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take. And that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore!
Ty vole, premena na Akashika, jo.
Take care of my sister. Theodore, wait. Goodbye, Elle.
Oh, fuck. To bolo dosť kruté. On vedel, že keby ho zabil Clive, tak by mu to nikdy Alois neodpustila Cliveovi. To spravil sám. Ne, tam naozaj les nemôžeš. On to vydržal tak dlho len skrz to, že bol bearer, že jo. Ja ako dominant, mne to nič nerobí, bearerov to časom zničí. Ale normálnych ľudí týchto dostane instantne, že jo. Nejaký čas neskôr.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed. Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
To mu niekoho pripomína, Clive, že?
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place. Against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead, a late bloomer. In more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery, but he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night, and the choice I made, and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself. That he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo. Why did you have to...
Well, jak hovorím, sa mi zdá, že tu uzatvárame určité lokácie a toto je rozhodne jedna z nich, že jo?
I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people. Save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do. Ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be. Bringing smiles to people's faces, just like we always have. And to Theo's. Wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen. The life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own. To continue helping you however I can. Whenever you need it.
Jo, takže na budúce, až bude nejaký problém s drakom, zavolaj mňa, prosím.
Let's go.
Tak. Crimson Caravana. Trading Places. Máme hotovo. OK. Breath of Fire. Reduce Scarlet Cyclone cooldown time. Ty vole, vážne Scarlet Cyclone teraz? Je docela neskoro, ale nevadí. Dobre, ideme teda sem, pretože to je, myslím, správna cesta do... Tam by mali byť nejaké tie neviem prečo oni sentinelské ruiny. Ruiny tých Fallenov, že jo? To by mal byť ten posledný píčus, ktorý zháňame. Tak, ten by mal byť tu, no a potom pôjdeme... Rendezvous with August in Dravost. Dravost, jasné. Tam ešte mám ísť, tam je to vlastne ohľadne tých, že jo? Tých akašikov, ktorí útočia na tú kovárskú osadu. Tak, tu vás máme, sráči. Dobrý večer. Ja som vám to len prišiel rýchlo vysvetliť, hej. Ja si ten Scarlet Cyclone budem musieť premeniť, ja si stále neviem zvyknúť, že je na Bahamutovú boys. Tož mi hovorí. Bom 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 bom. Okej. Tak ale čo to bude, hej? Dobre, krásny úhyb. Som mu doslova naletel do rany. To som mohol dať. Tak. Ale no tak. Dobre, viete čo, ja to už púšťam, level 3 stačí. Level 3 stačí, myslím si. A túto bombu. Wow. Tohle tá bomba tak nemala šancu, hej. Stay down. Jo, ja si to musím znova premeniť, boys. Ja to musím premeniť tak, jak to bolo, hej, pretože inak budem z toho úplne blbý, takže... Preč, počkaj, ne, preč. Jak to teda dáme, hej, boys? Change icon order, takto. Sem dáme teda Scarlet Cyclone. Sem dáme Raging Fist. A sem to dáme staré dobré Gigaflare. A Judgment Bolt. Možno to nebude až také efektívne, ale proste takto mi to sedí viacej. Proste mi to takto sedí viacej, boys. Tak, máme tu poslednú guličku. To posledné echo, ktoré sme potrebovali.
That's all of them. Oh, I can uncross his toes now.
Dobre, takže to by sme mali. A teraz ideme sem do Dravoždu. Tu musíme vybaviť tých akašikov, pretože to je s tým Blackthornom, že jo? Takže tu máte za problém sem radi teda.
So Dravožd is still standing. For now at least.
Jo no, docela nám to trvalo, sme sa sem dostali. Ale jo, stále nám to tu stojí. Za touto bránou budú, že?
Clive, you're here.
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid.
Ha ha ha. Zoltán.
Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravožd would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw?
Ja som hrozný zločinec.
Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Fucker, Blackthorn dobehol, jo.
Blackthorn.
Zoltán.
What are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoltan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it.
Nehovorte mi, že Blackthorn si nám vylé srdiečko.
Didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravožd, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravožd needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering.
Ty dvaja si to proste musia vykecať.
Once Dravožd is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
Počúvaj, vôbec sa neboj, ja tam proste nabehnem a zlikvidujem ich. Čo sa bojíš? Jo, ready. Povedz mi, čo mám robiť, rozsekám všetko, čo sa pohne easy. Mohol by tam nabehnúť nejaký ďalší drak. Vyzerá tak, že sme sa dostali do fáze, kedy by už mohli chodiť veľké monštra v tejto hre. Aj mimo hantov, to by bolo cool.
You and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Ty aj musíš fajčiť, ty zalez niekam.
That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left.
Mne sa páči, jak hovorí o tom, že čo akashické monštra môžu spraviť so zbrojou a meantime. Tu Clive chodí so zasraným výstrihom.
It won't come to that. I promise.
Clive by mal niečo robiť s tým hrudným plátovaním reálne.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Ja, proste, nevykecávajte, choďte sa niekam schovať. Clive to tu vybaví doslova za 5 minút a pôjde doms. Tak, čuráci. Plus navyše toto nie je Clive, tu je doslova so mnou ešte... Oh, to je Big Boy. Oh. Dobre, ja sa budem starať o Big Boya, meantime Joshua a spol sa postarajú o tých ostatných. Dobre, vy sa starajte o tých tam vzadu, dobre? Ale že ten padá hodne rýchlo. A get down, bitch! Neviem, či som mu mal ten charge prerušovať. Ono ten charge sa vždycky hrozne ťažko vychytáva takto zblízka, že kedy vlastne začína ten charge, jo. Počkaj, jak to bolo? Takto... Ty vole, tu nemusím ani používať Bahamuta. To dáme bez neho, easy. New enemies approaches. OK, dúfam, že to bude aspoň... Holy shit! Torgal, ty vyzeráš cool as fuck, kámo, som ti to hovoril? Torgal, počúvaj, čo keby si zaútočil? Ukáž mi cool veci. Holy moly, to čo spravil? Ukáž, spravíme to ešte raz. Torgal, sprav to ešte raz. Wow! Jaké torpédo? A teraz ho mláti vo vzduchu, jo? Torgal je proste best boy. Dobre, kto je ďalší? What the fuck? To je grif! Akashický grif? Wow. Hello, boyo.
Nice try.
Nedal som správne. Zase som nedal správne. Podceňujem, kedy to dopadne. Wow, to čo bolo za útok? Dobre, ty. Ale teraz ideš dole. Troška ti naklepem s titánom. Teraz sa ale nepodcením, kamaráde. OK, here we go. Počkaj, kedy som tam dal Raging Fisty, hej? To si aj nevšimol, že som tam dal. Dobre, ten je mŕtvy. To bolo celé, jo. Alebo príde niečo ešte väčšie. Kamo, čo to má Clive za pohľad? Oh! Kone! Čo to je? What the fuck? Čo to do prdele? Chiméra? Wow, wow, wow! To vidím poprvé, hej! To vidím poprvé, že to smrdá. Oh, shit! To nebolo dobré teraz. Chcelo by to nejaký milý útok, kamaráde. Dobre, dole s chimárou. Canyon Chiméra. Bez srandy. Tá robí nejaké nové bullshity. Ja som si to myslel. Pekný pokus, smrade. A teraz si to vyžer! Dragon Voice. Rams Voice. Od neho. A teraz, kamaráde, uvidíš, zajdeš toho loketu. Počkaj! Jo, ja som si dal raging fisty, ja som to, ty vole, ja som to prepol zle, hej, tie skilly. Ja ich mám na hovno. Ja mám tie skilly na hovno. Počkaj, môžem ich prepnúť teraz v boji, prosím? Jo, ja som dal raging fisty, vole. Aha, môžem to robiť v kombate. Dostal ma. Pekný hajzlík. Oh, shit. Rýchlo od neho preč. Vyzerá tak, že ten teraz ide bomby sráť jeden. Na poslednú chvíľu úhyb. Dragon's Voice. Pekný výhyb. Shit. Práč je docela dobrý, hej. Dobre, ide dole. Ide k zemi. Troška raging cyklónu. Ja niečo vyskúšam. Come on! Come on! Ty vole! Okej. Krásny úhyb na poslednú chvíľu. Ty vole, teraz ma dostal z toho, ale naberáme znova. Máme ju. A teraz double trouble! Vypadni z toho vzduchu, bodečku. Get fucking down. Ty ešte žiješ, not anymore. Škoda, že tie blesky ho úplne zostrelili dole. Keby som ho tráfil s tým bleskom, jak lietal hore, tak by mal ho úplne toho zjebnúť ho zem, by ho to malo. To bolo hrozne cool. Ty vole, ale tento bol aktuálne bezpečný, hej. Nebudem klamať. Jako, tohoto som videl prvýkrát.
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
A tak chimera bola vôbec akašická? To je nevyzerá, že by bola akašická, hej. Tá tam len tak dobehla ako z dlhej chvíle asi, kurva, hej.
Sid, you're even more fearsome than your
No, ale chimera mi troška naklepala, ale v pohode.
Enough to give those
V sekunde, keď musím používať poty, tak som nasraný, pretože som lama.
I felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same.
Zostávate.
With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, it's twice you've turned up when Dravoj needed you. So, thanks.
Nekecaj, ďakujem od Zoltána.
Stayed away so long, and I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened, I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Bol by si smrť pre toto miesto.
Something we can agree on. You see the sense of it eventually.
Blackthorn je dobrý kováč, ale nič ostatné moc dobré nie.
Perhaps wealthy even, but Dravoj isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravoj what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Znova.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Snotty.
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. Master Smith turned
Ty vole, normálne sme ich dali dokopy, akože už sú zase kamoši, jo. Po
I
rokoch.
never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
Niečo pre mňa, jo. Čo to je? Čo to je? Čo to je? Čo to je? Seal obtained. Cracked anvil from Zoltan.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Dizajn nejakého nového meča.
There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show.
Nekecaj, Blackthorn, vykováš mi to smrade.
What brought you back to Dravoj in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with a hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork between the two of us. I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
OK, takže spolu nám vykovajú megameč, jo?
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome. As long as he can keep our secret.
Takže Zoltan pôjde do hideaway a vykovajú mi megameč.
Get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Legendu idú vykovať. Sounds good to me. No ale ja sa musím staviť u miestneho obchodníka najprv. Ja sa musím staviť u miestnej obchodníčky, teda chcem povedať. Ja kúpime orchestrion roll, ale čo chcem hlavne kúpiť sú poty. Pretože som nejaké minul na tej chimérke. OK, dobre. To by sme mali. No a teraz tu máme niečo tu v tábore, nejaký questíček. Takže aj na ten by som sa docela rád pozrel. Tak, táboríček, čo ty? Tu je nejaký kolekson. Počkaj, ne vo vnútri, ale. Počkaj, nie je to ten? Jo, to je ten Cyril, ten divný týpek.
Lord Rosfield, is there aught the Undying might assist you with this day?
Perhaps. My brother said that your order was helping him with his quest to uncover Ultima's origins. Have you learned anything of note since last we spoke?
Little and less, I regret to report.
I see.
Be assured, however, that we will not rest until the truth is known. Even now, our archaeologians scour ruins in every corner of the realm for traces of Ultima's touch.
Fallen ruins, I take it. Dating back
Možno sa dozvieme viacej o Fallenoch, to by bolo cool.
Ultima's thralls are oft sighted among the remnants of the fallen civilization, as if protecting the secrets concealed within.
Secrets we'd see unearthed.
Should our methods be of interest, my lord, mayhap it would please you to observe some of our number at work.
Would that be possible?
Of course. A survey is being conducted not far
from here. Poďme si prehliadnúť, jak túto Undyingové robia svoju prácu.
A small hamlet built around a fallen airship. I was due to visit my colleagues there to collect their preliminary findings, but if you would consent to do so in my stead, I'm sure that they would be honored.
Dobre, ide, není problém. On tam išiel zobrať nejaké poznatky, čo zistili ako z tých ruín, jestli tam teda niečo zistili. Jo, a ten Cyril je hrozne výrdo.
It will lead you straight to the village after but a short walk.
Thank you. I will.
I wish you a safe journey, my lord. May the firebird's flames burn ever in your heart.
Jo, je hrozný výrdo tento týpek. Hej, ja už sa teším, aké odmeny dostajem za reputáciu hlavne. Pretože robím shittonu questov. Kde? Jo, ja nemôžem ísť tadeto. Takže reálne musím cez ten Titan Wake. Jo, toto je quest, ktorý vedie cez ten Titan Wake. Jasnačka. Tak, nasadáme na koníčka, baby, kde ho... Na koníčka, chcem povedať, na čokobíčka. Je vôbec správne? Jem totálne na hovno, tá je to. OK, tu máme nejakého dráčika, ale na to hovorím kašlem. On nekašle na mňa, ale ja kašlem na ňoho, pretože Au! Ty kundiksicht! Fuck off! Vyser si zmrde, hej. To bola čistá vychcanosť toto, hej. Hajzlík jeden. No, možno, že v tých ruinách aktuálne bude niečo, no vidím, že sú tam tí Falleni. Idem vôbec správne? Jo, stále idem správne. Vidím, že sú tam nejakí fallenskí strážcovia, ale tí ma troška nezaujímajú, ono je to ešte pekne ďaleko. Tak come on, ruiny. Hovoril, že je to neďaleko a pritom je to úplne v Prdeli niekde. Ja, kašickí vlci, to by ma zaujímalo, hej, som čakal, že tí Undyingovia ako budú mať vymyslené to tu. Počkaj, čo to tam je? Teleport. Kretov obelisk.
Thanks, Gal.
Takže nejaká opustená osada, jo? Čo máme ale vnútri? No vnútri máme plno mŕtvol.
Oh no.
Oh no. Anyway.
You'll pay for this.
Počkaj, oni prehľadávajú ruiny. A nie sú schopní... Oni prehľadajú ruiny a nie sú schopní proste poraziť pár sentinelov. Keď dobre vedia, že v tých ruinách sú fucking sentinely, hej. Ja som si stále nevymenil ten skill do prdele. Oh. To som použil docela na hovno. Nazdar Joshua. No počkaj, tak ja si musím ten skill ale premeniť teraz ideálne. Potrebujem tu, počkaj, ja tu mám kočičáka. Čo tu robí kočičák do prdele, hej? Čo tu robíš narážový kudík s tým zmizni? OK, dobre, som späť. Ja som totiž to na dvoch týpkoch mal úplne rovnaký skill, že jo, ale zdieľal cooldown. Strašná blbosť. Tak čo, nájdeme aspoň tu niekoho živého? Big boya tu nájdeme len tak. Fool's gold? Hej. Wow! Nice try. Som ho vyparíroval malinko, že som s tým nepočítal, ale vyparíroval som ho. Tu máš titána smrade. Sa mi zdá, že tento je ale rýchlejší než všetci ostatní reálne, keď mám pravdu povedať. Sa mi zdá, že tento Fool's Gold je proste nejaký ťažší mi príde. OK, čo robí? Vyblokoval som mu ten útok. A teraz ideš, kamaráde. New enemies approaches, jo, to je síce pekné, ale nedorazia skorej, než tohto zmrda zabijem. Aj po ňom. Dorazili mi na pomoc kolegovia, ale príliš neskoro nečakali, že dostane taký strašný náser, hej, jo. Kamaráde, môžeš ma prestať oslepovať, Joshua, s tými tvojimi paprskami zasranej smrti? OK, dobre, pohoda. Enemy slain. Mám docela dosť ako ty toho modrého. Mal by som to asi minúť na nejaké veci. Mali si zostať v minulosti? Oh boy. Jo, Cyrilovi kolegovia, no.
You have our thanks, stranger.
Who are you?
Forgive me, my lord. I did not recognize you. You are Lord Rosfield, are you not?
Jo, to budeme áno.
We are archaeologians, tasked with surveying this site. When the echoes appeared, our brothers here occupied their attentions. Thanks to them, and to you, we were, for a mercy, able to see our duty to its conclusion.
Ty vole, tí typci hovoria, keby boli nejakí roboti, alebo čo? Ste si istí, že vy ste není Ultima?
If you put their safety before your duty. Surely this survey wasn't worth dying for.
We are charged with uncovering Ultima's origins. A duty of the highest import, as I'm sure you will agree.
And you think your dead brothers would agree with you too?
I know they would. They gave their lives for the cause, an honor to which all undying aspire. Now, To what do we owe the honor of your presence, Lord Marquis?
Cyril told me of your work here, and I agreed to collect your findings in his stead.
I see. That is most kind. Pray, take them.
Jo, zabili sme pár desiatok kolegov, pohoda, pokračujeme ďalej, vyskujeme.
May the firebird's flame burn ever in your heart, as it does in ours.
Ty vole. No jo, no, s tým Clive není úplne OK, by som povedal. Hej, Joshua.
But for a survey.
Forgive them, Clive. The Undying live by a very different creed, and nothing we say will change that.
Jo, že majú svoje vlastné krédo.
Let us deliver their findings to Cyril, that their deaths might not be in vain.
Takže čokoľvek, čo povieme, je úplne zbytočné, pretože to ich krédo je proste úplne iné, než čokoľvek, čo my máme. Počkaj, takže ja môžem do toho otvoriť teraz Dark Souls skratku, ešte dokonca aj normálne Steam, jo. Kamone, bez randy ešte je závora, hej. Dark Souls skrátka otvorená, easy. Dobre, máme odognutý prakticky celý tento región a teraz späť do táboru. Jako typci sú prakticky jak roboti, je zbytočne niečo hovorí, mi to tak príde. Jo, sem. Tak, počúvaj ma sem, mám pre teba tie tvoje šajty.
Ah, you are returned, my lord.
Yes, my lady. Teda, čo?
Collected your colleagues' preliminary findings. Here, take them.
My thanks. I shall study them and inform you forthwith if I discover aught that might aid you in your fight against Ultima.
A myslím, že aj tak hovno zistíte a zistíme to až my pri hlavnej questovke.
Your survey party suffered several losses in Kretov. Losses which could have been avoided, had the others not chosen to complete their work, instead of saving their friends. Were these your orders?
No. This was their choice. Every Undying devotes his life to the service of the Phoenix. It is our sole duty, and should we die in discharging it, so be it.
Even when death is avoidable.
My lord, I fear that this is not a point over which it would be fruitful to argue. The Undying have served the Phoenix for countless generations, and your opinion of our methods, however earnest, is not like to change them. We live to serve the Phoenix.
Prakticky čokoľvek nám povieš, fuck you, hej, toto sú naše proste zvyky, toto je náš spôsob, fuck you.
Cyril, I know that you and your brethren answer only to Joshua, but allow me to offer you a word of advice. It does not further the cause of the Phoenix to have his loyal followers surrender their lives without good reason. Provide your survey
Cyril
parties with an escort.
Cyril je akože
Think not only of how you can serve the Phoenix, but how Joshua would want you to serve him, please. For all our sakes.
I thank you for your advice, my lord. If you will permit me to respond. Our faith in his grace, Joshua Rossfield, is absolute.
Ty sú docela fanatici tí Undying, že jo?
The Undying will do what we believe is right to fulfill our duty unto him as first shield to the Phoenix. I am sure you understand what it means to do one's duty.
I do.
Clive, ty to typkou neprehovoríš, ty do duše neprehovoríš. Ty si idú svoje, že jo?
To do our duty together.
Si idú proste svoje. Clive im prehovára do duše a typci, že okej. Hovor si, funny man. Hovor si, ty smiešný človeče. My máme svoje spôsoby, fuck off. Čo to máme? Bread Ice, okej, dobre. Joshua, čo ty na to, hej? To sa mi ľúbi, jak Joshua stojí doslova za mnou a akože lila. Možno, že keby si im niečo povedal ty hovátko, tak by to dopadlo lepšie. Ach jo. No dobre, posledný quest, dámy a páni. Teda ešte máme 2 na odovzdanie a musíme vykovať ten legendárny meč. Ale toto je posledný, ako ktorý som ešte nezačal. Si tu Dušan? Teda Lubor.
Clive! To what do I owe the pleasure? I just wanted to see how the town's been faring since you brought everyone together. Since we brought everyone together, all is absolutely wonderful. Conrad and Natalie's hands remain safely away from each other's throats, firmly at the helm. Our stores are full, and the bandits still too disorganized to raid them, just as the good Lady Jane and Lord Underhill intended.
Lady Jane a Lord Underhill.
Rubor's going to be one too.
Jo, já jsem Lord
We're
Underhill.
going to make him the Lord of Dalimil, because of how he stopped all the grown-ups from fighting.
It's the mayor of Dalimil, dear child. And the vote hasn't taken place just
Počkaj, takže budeme presvedčať ľudí, aby Lubor sa stal fucking to starostom, jo.
Will be to build a school so that menaces like you two learn not to interrupt your elders.
Lubor, ty si hovado.
There may be a rather worrying one just over the horizon. May there indeed. I'm afraid the example Conrad and Natalie set in putting aside their differences and presenting a united front might have caught the bandits' attention, and they might have elected to take a similar approach. They have formed what one could call a league of outlaws.
Liga zločincov.
They grow more organized by
ja som šéf zločincov. Hej, prečo som není kráľom ligy zločincov?
No matter how many of them there are. Won't we, Lubor?
Of course we will. If we continue to work together, we can overcome any challenge we choose to face. The longer we avoid facing this one, the more difficult it will be. Until the only way to overcome it might be to run for the hills. Our best hope is to nip these efforts at organization in the bud by finding those ne'er-do-wells who have yet to join the cause and ensuring that they never do. Perhaps a certain Lord Underhill might be willing to lend us his aid once more.
Taký Lord Underhill, ty vole.
How could I refuse? Thank you, my lord. Victor will fill you in on the particulars. I have him stationed by the desert gate, receiving and collating reports from my scouts. Such an amenable soul. He reminds me of you. I'll go and speak with him.
No dobre, tak, lines in the sand. No dobre, dámy a páni, takže toto a toto a ešte odovzdanie tých questov, tuto tých dvoch, tak to budeme robiť na budúce. Díky moc za sledovanie tejto epizódky, my sa uvidíme v ďalšej, majte sa krásne a príjemný zvyšok dňa želám, čau čau.